Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Molly and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Molly's obedience training and some of the commands that she's learned while she's been here at school, keeping in mind that she's 5 years old, she's never had training up till now, and that she has done beautiful with her housebreaking and crate training. And the obedience training she's not very fond of, but she is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And Rich is going to show you the training equipment that we're using. We're using a regular 6-foot web training leash. We keep the bulk of the leash folded neatly in our right hand, which leaves our left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on her martingale collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. She's going to come home with her very own training equipment. We're going to give you several different options as far as training equipment so that you can choose the one that is most effective for you. Now she's, as I said, sitting next to Rich's left leg, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Molly, heel. Now at this point, Molly has a job to do, and that is to walk nicely with you. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, but walking with you like a lady. And this is your heel command.
Good girl.
When you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you're walking with her and you stop to cross traffic, she should sit nicely at your left and wait for her next command. A very nice automatic sit. That was very good. And if you notice, Rich is praising her up under her chest and up under her chin to help improve her self-confidence so that she doesn't feel like she's being beaten up, and that she knows that she gets praised for a good job. And the next command that Rich is going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and I would practice this exercise at all your entries and exits. When Rich returns back to her, he goes back to heel, and she should remain seated until he gets back to where they started at heel position. And then again, verbal and physical praise, lots of praise. Because with these older dogs that have never had any training, they don't really understand, especially Beagles, what's going on. Why am I having to do this after I'm 5 years old? So she's doing very well with that heel and the automatic sit. And we're going to have a lot of information for you regarding their house training. I know that they weren't housebroken when they came, but they've done a great job with that. Nice automatic sit.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in another stay. And this time he's going to demonstrate the come on command.
Molly, come.
She should come right in front, and she should sit facing your knees, which eliminates her jumping all over you.
Molly, go.
Good job. Now we've eliminated the down in her training because when she first got here and she was very nervous and afraid of her new surroundings and her new commands, all she wanted to do was lay down, and we have gotten her to sit instead of laying down all the time. Rich leaves her in another sit-stay, walks out to the end of his leash. He uses her name and a happy voice.
Molly, come.
And he kind of guides her right in, and she comes right in and sits. Very good girl. And then she goes back to heel position. So we've demonstrated for you her heel, her automatic sit, her sit-stay, and her come. We're going to come back with your little boy. He is not as willing, nor is he as afraid as she is for training, but he is willing to back it up if he's not happy. So we'll talk more about that when we see you. We've enjoyed having them. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.